When it comes to bleaching your hair at home, there's quite literally an endless supply of videos and tutorials from countless different people, from professionals to people that are doing it at home for the first time. And every single video, per my research, will give you different techniques, different tips and tricks, different do's and don'ts, different products to use, and none of it matches up. So I promise you today that if you are trying to bleach your buzz cut at home, this is the only video you will ever need. Disclaimer though, I have absolutely no experience as a hairdresser or a stylist or whatever you want to call it. I've just done my research. I've watched hours and hours of Brad Mondo videos, and this is what I was able to come up with the best process to doing it at home. Okay, so here's everything you're gonna need. Everything that I'm about to list is just from my own research, and it's worked brilliantly the past 2 times I've done my hair. No problems, no issues, so just trust me, okay? Blondme Bleach is the first thing, and then to go with that, 30% volume developer. Some people say 30 is high, some people say use 20. Just trust me, okay? If you're gonna watch this video, just trust me. Depending on how light you wanna go, T18 Toner, that's the lightest toner that they have from Wella, and then 20 volume developer from Wella. You're gonna need some rubber gloves, a bowl, and some bags to wrap your head in. Coconut oil for afterwards, and then obviously a set of clippers to do the buzz. So with all that being said, the first step is to buzz your head, and if you can't buzz your own head, I promise you I can't teach you how to bleach it. Alright, now that you got your hair buzzed, the next step is to mix the bleach. Now, disclaimer for this next part. I told you could trust me as far as what products to use and all that stuff. Do not trust me when it comes to following instructions. I will not be going by the instructions for these next steps. You are gonna have to buy these products, and I do recommend following the instructions and not my demonstration, but the bleach is all about consistency. So as long as you have the right consistency, it'll be all right. So I'm gonna do about 2 scoops of this bleach, which is gonna be plenty for a buzz cut. So actually you're going to want to glove up before you do any of this. So let me do that quick. I'm already leading you guys astray. I got the 2 scoops of bleach, and we're gonna add some developer until it gets to like a thick, creamy consistency. I'm not sure. It'll say on the instructions what the actual ratio is of bleach to developer that you're supposed to use. But obviously once you know what the consistency is supposed to be, then you can just kind of go with it. So let's make sure this is all mixed up. I'm sure there's plenty of better ways to do this, but this is how I'm going to be doing it. And I'm not going to say that this is how you should do it, but at least I'm giving you guys some kind of clarification with all this random info on the internet. So this is actually about what the consistency is going to be. The thicker the better, but obviously you don't want chunks or like anything crazy going on. So I don't know how much I'm actually going to need for, no, this will actually be enough, I think. Okay, so this is the consistency that you want, guys, okay? You want it like a thick putty almost, okay? That's not the right word, but you get what I'm saying. We got our bleach mixture right here, okay? We got the good putty consistency. If you can see that, it doesn't take much. Look how short my hair is, okay? You can literally see the top of my head through my hair. This doesn't look like a lot, okay? I don't know if you can tell. It doesn't look like a lot, but it's gonna cover your head. Okay, the quicker you can get the bleach into your hair after it's mixed with the developer, the better it's gonna be. If you're doing this at someone else's house or someone else's bathroom, what can I tell you? Move everything out of the way. This is gonna be messy. If you have no experience with bleach, it's gonna stink and it's gonna burn really bad, okay? I will let you guys know after I read the instructions how long this stays on for. I'm pretty sure it's like 30, 45, maybe an hour. I don't know. I'll let you guys know actually. I gotta stop guesstimating on stuff. So you're gonna apply this all over. Now I should have mentioned this at the beginning. You're gonna need a double mirror, okay? How else do you think you're gonna see the back of your head? Unless you really just trust yourself and you wanna go in blind, then go for it. But this is gonna be messy. It's gonna hurt. You don't need to be super particular. The thicker the better. The thicker the layer, the better the bleach is gonna be. Just make sure you get all the edges in the back. You get down all around behind the ears. It's gonna get on your ears. It's gonna drip onto you. Okay, you can wipe all off afterwards. You're gonna get showered after this anyway. That's what I'm talking about. The fumes went right in my eye. I'm really getting in there, okay? You're not technically, I don't know, okay? I don't know what all the rules are. I don't know, and I just know bleach isn't the best. You're not supposed to put it like directly on your scalp, but people do this, okay? And I've done this like twice now, so I'm practically a pro, and I've been fine every time. So trust me, okay? Just trust me. You will be fine too. And if you're not, don't sue me, because like I said at the beginning of this video, I'm not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just sharing my experience with how I've done things and how it's worked out so far. And so far, it's worked out pretty good for me. The light fell, but as you can see, I've got everywhere covered, hopefully. Hopefully I'm not showing you a bunch of patches. No, I've got 2 mirrors, I can see. Okay, anyways, and we have taken every last drop that we can out of this bowl. Use it all, don't be afraid. You can't use too much bleach. You literally cannot use too much bleach. It'll just layer on thicker and create a better layer and a better result. You want to make sure every little thing is covered. Use your fingers, rub it in like this, and then smooth it out over top to create that layer. Get it down to the bottom, which shouldn't take much if your buzz cut is short. Okay? It's gonna get all over your ears. It's gonna get all over your neck. It's gonna get on your forehead. It'll be okay. I promise. That's why you use the bags to trap the heat on your head and help it to develop quicker and more evenly and more intensely, I believe. You can use saran wrap. You can use store bags like I'm doing. The first one you just kind of throw on there. Like I said, be careful about bleaching your eyebrows. Unless you're going for that, then totally do it. There's no technique around this. There's no perfect way to do it. Just get the bags on. I don't even think you need the bags. It might actually recommend not to cover your head when you're using this bleach, but I don't know. I've done this the past 2 times and it's worked out fine, guys. Just trust me, okay? Okay, I've just read the instructions and it says 20 to 45 minutes. That's a pretty big gap. Now what you can do if you want to be extra safe and thorough is throughout the time, you can do what they call a strand test. And it's, I'd take these bags off and I'd use my finger and rub some of the bleach off, check the color. If it's all fried and nasty, get it off your head immediately. You can do that as many times as you want throughout the process. You know, obviously wipe a little off, check the color. If it's not light yet, rub it back on, recover your head, and then wait a little longer. You can check again. There's no method to it, okay? You just gotta wing it. You're doing this at home. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll come out perfect, and I promise that. It's gonna burn and it's gonna hurt, but if it's burning like crazy and you feel like you're getting all, I don't know, probably take it off your head and get someone else to do it, okay? I'm not recommending anyone to do this at home. I'm just supplying the knowledge that I've received. And if you want to use that, you can use it, okay? So we're gonna wait about 40 minutes and then I will show you after it's done. All right, I just rinsed out the bleach. I left it in for the full 40 minutes. This is the result. You can see my nice pink irritated scalp right through my hair. This is already pretty light and will probably be light enough for the majority of you guys. But if you're trying to get that platinum blonde look, the next step is to mix together the toner. You're gonna grab your T18 toner. That is the lightest tone of toner they have for that. The lightest ash blonde, it says. And the 20% volume developer. So the ratio for this is important. It is one of these to 2 of these. So what you can do, the easiest way to do that is you take this and you empty the entire thing out into your bowl, which you should have rinsed out by now. So you empty one of these into your bowl and then pour, empty, pour, empty, 2 of those. So that's a 2-to-1 ratio. And after you do that, you apply it just like the bleach, and I'll show that in a minute. And then this develops for 30 minutes, up to 30 minutes. Now, something I should have mentioned before this entire process is that you don't want to wash your hair before you bleach it. You're going to strip your hair and your scalp of the natural oils that are going to protect it through this bleaching process. Bleaching is a very harsh thing to do on your head and your hair, so you want as many natural oils. You can even put that coconut oil in your hair before. It's not going to affect the bleach. Trust me, bleach is going to eat through anything you have in your hair. So you can put that oil in your hair before. It'll protect your scalp a little more. Another thing I'm just going to mention about this process is just assume everything's going to smell like ammonia, okay? Yeah. Everything smells super strong and it all smells like cat pee. So don't be surprised by any of that. This is going to be an interesting consistency. It's more of like gelatin or gelatinous. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. Let me see. Yeah, it's like it's literally like gel. Like a bunch of jello. And one thing I should mention about this, the toning process, is that if you did any research on the color wheel or anything like that, you know blue cancels out orange and purple cancels out yellow. So this is going to turn into a very, very dark purple, and the point of this process is to get the lightest blonde that you can. You don't want it to be yellow, you want it to be practically white. So this will apply on pretty much clear, but do not be alarmed when it turns dark, dark purple. And it's going to be scary because it's going to seem like it's going to stain your hair, your freshly bleached hair, but I promise you it's not going to. Now it says leave on for up to 30 minutes, checking frequently for the color. You do the same thing as a strand test with the bleach. Oh, this really burns too. You will wipe a little bit off and check the color, see how it looks. If you're happy with where it's at, you can rinse it off anytime before 30 minutes. If you want it to get, if you want to neutralize any more yellow hairs or cancel out any more brass, then you'll need to leave it on for a little longer. And yeah, not any longer than 30 minutes though. This whole process is very painful. It's not very fun, but the result is fun, and you can do a lot of things with a bleached Buzzcut. You can wear it as is. You can do designs. You can get creative. You can do all kinds of stuff. So it's really neat, and I feel like it's a hairstyle I'm enjoying a lot lately. I'm gonna keep doing it for the foreseeable future. I usually let mine grow out about a month in between. That's how it looked at the beginning of the video, if you want to rewind it and see what a month of growth looks like. Now everyone's hair obviously grows at different rates and stuff, but my hair was a month of growth at the beginning of the video. So take that as a reference for what your hair will look like in 1 month after you're done with this process. All covered on every inch of your head, behind your ears, in every nook and cranny. It's probably not the right term for hair, but whatever. This does not need covered. Anyways, 30 minutes. I will be back after I shower this off and it's all rinsed off, and we will come back with the final product. Like I said, this is gonna very quickly start turning purple. So don't be alarmed, it's not gonna stain your hair. If you're concerned, wipe a little off, check it, and if you like it, take it off. If it's not quite there yet, let it continue to do its thing, okay? Let it work its magic. Trust the process, okay? If I can do it, you can do it, because I have absolutely no experience with any of this. I'll be back. When I said it turns purple, I was not lying. Look how dark this is. It looks like it's gonna stain, but I swear to you, it's not. It's not permanent, okay? It's called permanent hair toner, but purple is just here to cancel out the yellow. So it'll be fine. This is what it looks like 20 minutes in, okay? Okay? 10 minutes more, and then I'm gonna wash it out. And the result is OMG. Okay, guys, this is the final result. Platinum blonde. As you can see, the toner did its thing. It really did its thing. It, no yellow, no brassiness, no anything. It's got that silver tint. Silverish, whitish, whatever you want to call it. It looks good. This is what I prefer. This is exactly what I was going for. Now, if you followed my steps perfectly and correctly, this is exactly what your hair is going to look like. It should have turned out perfect. If it didn't turn out perfect, you didn't follow my instructions. So, how could I forget, guys? The final step. Take care of your scalp and your hair. It's fried at this point, okay? Put some coconut oil on it. It doesn't matter what kind. Just put some coconut oil on it. Rub it all through your scalp, all around. You can see my forehead where it's irritated from the bleach and the toner. Wipe all around there. Don't look at my clapped hairline, okay? Deep, 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 massage it in and just let it sit for like half an hour, okay? Your scalp deserves it. Your hair deserves it. That being said, thank you for watching my video. Out of the millions and millions of videos there are about how to bleach a buzz cut, hopefully it was worth it. I promise you that this is the best one because straight to the point, told you exactly what you need. Trust me, trust the process, do exactly as I said, read the instructions, and yeah, check out the rest of the videos on my channel.